Voting for the second and final phase of the assembly elections in Chhattisgarh has begun. The polling is being conducted across 19 districts in the state. 72 out of the 90-member assembly seats are up for grabs. Security has been tightened across the state and over 1 lakh security personnel have been deployed. The polling is also being held in Kavarda constituency, which is the home city of the Chief Minister Raman Singh. Right, Chhattisgarh's social problems, let's remember, are going to be brought to the fore as major polling issues today, one of them being drought relief, agrarian crisis, development and land. Now, in the first phase of polling, we saw a record turnout, even though there were attacks that marred the state. Besides this, there are other polling problems, other poll issues that parties will in fact cash on, one of them being unemployment, one of them being security, and the other one being the Maoist menace in the state. Now, 19 districts will in fact be going to poll today. Security has been tightened across the state. Right, now we understand that the voting has in fact begun in Chhattisgarh today. Let's remember that this is particularly important considering that it is from the home city of Chief Minister Raman Singh. It remains to be seen if anti-incumbency or incumbency actually plays a role specifically for a state like Chhattisgarh. My colleague Arunil now joining us live from Chhattisgarh. Arunil, first take us through the situation currently on ground. We understand security must be tightened, heavy security personnel must be deployed, considering that there were a fair amount of attacks even in the first phase of polling, and there has been a rise in the Maoist menace in the state, particularly around this time.
Vinay. Well, at present, I am in the Ambikapur constituency, which comes under the Sarguja division. This particular constituency is extremely important for Congress because their top leader from the state, T.S. Singh Dev, who is also who can also be seen as a probable CM candidate if at all Congress gets to win, is contesting from here. And as far as this particular constituency is concerned, since the morning we've been seeing there has been a satisfactory number of voters. Around 20 minutes back, the voting started over here. T.S. Singh Dev will be eyeing a hat-trick over here. But I spoke to him 2 days back, and that is when he was saying that he's extremely confident of winning from Ambikapur. He also took an attack on Raman Singh, who's the Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, saying that the anti-incumbency factor is about to work against Raman Singh. All the policies that he had brought in are going to hit back now after 15 years. They're going to hit back at BJP as well. With respect to the Ajit Jogi factor, he said that yes, it might affect Congress in some parts, but he was confident of sailing through. He said that Ajit Jogi certainly is working for the BJP in the state because he is hand in gloves with Raman Singh. At Ambikapur, I'm with one of the voters who voted here early morning. आप किन-किन मुद्दों पे वोट करने आए थे?
देखिए, खुद तो निजी मुद्दा होता है, जैसा कि 85 का छवि देख के आदमी वोट देता है.
There is one more voter with me. What are the issues in Ambikapur, in Sarguja, in Chhattisgarh? किन-किन मुद्दों पे आप वोट करने आए थे?
पहला तो सबसे भयानक जो समस्या है हमारे यहाँ की रिमोट एरिया होने की, और 18 सालों में छत्तीसगढ़ बनने के बाद और बुरी स्थिति हुई है जो सुधरनी चाहिए थी. आज पहुंच विहीन हो चुका है सरगुजा. चारों तरफ सड़कें खोद दी गई हैं, बनाने की कोई दशा नहीं है, दिशा नहीं है, कोई गति नहीं है, कोई उस पर नियंत्रण नहीं है. बेतरतीब शहरें खोद दिए गए हैं, पूरा शहर चारों तरफ से खोद दिया गया है. राजधानी तक आप नहीं पहुंच सकते. आपके बीमार राजधानी रेफर होते हैं और रास्ते में ही मर जा रहे हैं. इस भयानक स्थिति में सरगुजा झेल रहा है.
Well, exactly. The lack of basic necessities like proper roads. In fact, we also traveled from Raipur to Ambikapur, and the condition of roads was extremely pitiable. Yes, the government is working on it. We could see construction being going on. With respect to healthcare and education, also been speaking to a lot of youth over here, and they've been complaining that they've been forced to move to the central part of the state, which is Raipur, or mainly the other states of the country for a basic necessity like education, which again isn't isn't working out for them. They've been saying that unemployment remains a major concern for the youth over here. A lot of them have been forced to work in other states, mainly for employment opportunities. With respect to Sarguja district is concerned, there are around 14 constituencies over here, and last time we saw that it was equally won by both Congress as well as BJP. But this time, political pundits are expecting that it might work against the Congress, considering the Jogi factor may affect the Congress, especially in the Sarguja district as well. So the Congress will be expected to lose some kind of seats in Sarguja, which has around 14 constituencies. Yes, today is the second and the last phase. Around 72 constituencies from the states are going into polls. Last time the polling percentage was 70%.
Thank you so much for bringing us those updates from Ambikapur. Let me also quickly cut across to Prashant now, who's joining us from Durg as we speak. Prashant, we understand that it's going to be a three-way contest. It's going to be a three-way battle in the offing as voting for the second and concluding phase of Chhattisgarh has in fact begun today. If you can just take us through some of the key poll issues, particularly in Durg. Let's also remember that Chhattisgarh, like most other states, does not has also the additional problem of the Maoist menace. There have been attacks very recently on the rise, specifically during polling time.
Well, obviously, but the place where I'm standing right now is a place which is not affected by Maoism at all. I'm standing in Patan of Durg district, and this is the place where Congress chief, the Congress state chief, and also the leader of opposition, Bhupesh Singh Baghel, would be coming to vote at. Now, if I can just show you, it's still pretty early in the morning. The voting started around 8 a.m. And the refreshing fact about this particular poll booth was that it was a Divyang who came to vote at first. And he was the first person to cast his vote. And you can see line is pretty small here because the voting has just started. I have some people with me. Sir, आप लोग वोट देने के लिए आए हैं. क्या मुद्दे हैं जिसको देख के वोट दे रहे हैं? विकास कितना हुआ है?
भूपेश बघेल का होगा.
ये बताइए कि विकास हुआ आपके गांव में पिछले 5-7 साल में जब से ये नई सरकार बनी थी? So people are very shy over here to speak, but I think I have with me one of the youth here. आप यहाँ के युवा हैं, इस गांव में रहे हैं. कितना विकास हुआ है पिछले 5-7 सालों में?
बहुत हुआ है.
बहुत हुआ है. खुश है विकास जितने हुए हैं. ठीक है. So there are mixed sense coming out from people when I speak. Although the people in this particular area, for the very fact it happens to be a village area, they are very, very shy to speak on camera. But when you speak with them off camera, they'll tell you the kind of problems that they face. The major issues, of course, here is sanitation. The major issue here is of migration of people from the village to the big cities like Delhi and Mumbai. And these are some issues that people are considering before voting this time. And just to remind you, the sitting MLA from here right now also is Congress's Bhupesh Singh Baghel, who would be reaching anytime soon to cast his vote. But the fact still remains that the people today want to change. The people in Durg, people overall, if you talk about Durg as a district in which there are 7 seats, all of them, most of the people want change for the fact that they have seen the same government over the past 15 years, and that's the reason why they are now coming out and saying that perhaps we need a change.
Although thank you so much for bringing. I'm afraid we're running out of time, but I'm going to come back to you. And Arunil, thank you so much for bringing us the latest updates on ground from Chhattisgarh. We'll continue tracking that story and come to you for more.